Hey everyone, and today we're going to be talking about the most greatest dad in the world. Yes, all you little fans that were on my page, on my CJ So Cool video that I made last week, you're right and I'm wrong. You know, I'm just this clout chaser and CJ's just this awesome dad that, you know, does amazing pranks. And today, I'm going to show you some of his amazing pranks.
Oh my god, nation!
Nation, you wasn't supposed to move, Nation. No. Leon, you were scared? You was about to cry? Oh my! I wish you would have waited, Nation. You probably could have made Leon cry. If you would have just waited, Nation, you could have made Leon cry.
Awesome dad. So of course he would want to make his kids emotionally traumatized for more views and clout. Looks like CJ found the secret recipe to making his videos really good. Prank your kids, make them cry, and get more money and clout. Let's look at the next prank when CJ so lame, I mean so cool because he's such an amazing dad, scribbled on his shoes and blamed it on one of the kids just to catch a really emotional reaction. Yeah, emotionally stressing your kids, it's awesome, guys. Like I said, CJ's such an amazing dad. All the money and wealth that he has and how he can provide his kids such an amazing life. You know, it's so worth it, really emotionally exploiting and stressing your kids out. Until it's done to him. When it's done to him, oh, it's a whole nother story.
How could you do this to me?
Oh, still, it was still good though.
Leon, are you crying?
Yeah.
Why are you crying, Leon?
Why would you scare me like that?
Yeah.
Y'all took
Thank
it to
you.
a whole nother level. I'm gonna get y'all back.
Okay, I'm sorry, baby. It was a prank.
Yeah, he totally did not take that personal at all. He was just like, you know, he was just blowing it up for the camera, totally, right? Anyway, guys, recently I made a video on CJ So Cool, how he was really disrespecting his daughter. Within that video, I showed you guys the laxative prank that he pranked on his kids. Now, a lot of you guys were commenting and were like, why does this man still have a channel? Why is he getting away with this? Why isn't the news talking about this? Well, this was like, and good question, it was like Drama Alert actually spoke about it 2 years ago. But all of a sudden, news articles started talking about CJ So Cool abusing his kids for pranks. See, all y'all little kids that were leaving me hate, it's not just me that thinks that, okay? When everyone's perception is the same, that's when you kind of need to look into yourself and see what you are doing wrong. All of you little kids were up on my page saying I'm broke, CJ So Cool's rich and all that. But your parents still paying for your undies, your toothpaste, the little $2 chips. You can't even afford $2 chips. Anyway, now I'm gonna read one of the articles on what they said. So this is the article that The Sun made. There were many other news outlets that were talking about this. So it says, making money from child abuse, YouTuber dad CJ So Cool suspended for playing brutal prank on his kids in which he put laxative in their ice cream. A dad has been temporarily suspended from YouTube after clips of him playing cruel pranks on his children were labeled child abuse by a cyberbully expert. Yeah, hear that, little kids? A cyberbully expert. You ain't no cyberbully expert, so shh. Go talk to your mama and get $2 chips. Cardio, I don't know if I'm pronouncing his name right. Cardio James Brady runs the YouTube channel CJ So Cool, which has over 5.6 million followers. A YouTuber dad has been temporarily suspended from the site after his videos were branded child abuse. His channel is monetized, meaning he makes cash for likes and views. The father of 4 regularly vlogs about his family and often shows elements of their luxury lifestyle, such as moving into a mansion and buying a flash car. It has proved a lucrative business for a bratty family due to the fact that their channel has almost 1 billion views. But the patriarch of the bratty family recently came under fire for one particular prank video in which he feeds his children laxatives.
Man, you better go now.
The particular video got self-professed king of pranks temporarily banned from the platform, and the clip in question has been permanently removed. According to babe.net, the prank involved him hiding laxatives in bowls of ice cream, which he then feeds to his unsuspecting children. Shortly after the video shows his children in tears and wailing in pain. "My stomach hurts," screams one.
What's wrong with your stomach?
"Oh goodness, this boy's stomach is broken," jokes Bratty. In separate bathrooms, they sit on the toilet crying, trying to close the door on him as he continues to hold the camera on them. While this particular video has been removed, others remained where he cuts their hair and pretends to feed them dog feces. I haven't seen those videos. In one rather brutal video, he sets off fireworks in their room as they sleep. Yo, I have not even seen that. I don't even know if that's true. As his children start crying, Bratty laughs, saying it's a prank because they think somebody was shooting. In drowning baby prank, he pretends to his partner, Royalty, that her infant daughter has died in the pool. As she comes running out of the house, Bratty shouts, "It's a prank, sucker!" In another clip, he destroys his son's beloved PlayStation 3. The gaming console was eventually replaced with a PlayStation 4, but not before the child had a violent meltdown in his bedroom, lashing out at his sister, who was in on the joke.
Delirious.
I'm tired of you messing with me. If you come my room ever again, I'm gonna.
What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? What's wrong? What's wrong with you guys? Hey!
Here.
Oh my god!
Coming in my room.
Oh my god! This is crazy. No! Stop pushing each other. Stop pushing each other. What the? Leon, you had her phone though. Why'd you have her phone, Leon? She broke your PlayStation? Is it broke?
Do never come in my room ever again.
I'm surprised Leon held back. He didn't even really beat her up or cry.
And if you ever go on my phone and download one more single boy game, I'm gonna mess you up.
Hey! Stop! Leon, guess what? Added her. It's a prank!
Proving that nothing is sacred or private, he also posted a video of his wife Royalty's miscarriage. The clip shows her devastated and barely conscious in a hospital bed after surgery. In an interview with Babe, a child abuse expert condemned Bratty's channel as horrific. Dr. Courtney Pegram, founder of Bulldog Solution, an anti-child abuse organization, said, "Harming your child on purpose with laxative is child abuse. That's child endangerment." She added that Bratty is harming his children and bullying them to pull pranks on each other. It's really disturbing. He's modeling inappropriate behavior and encouraging it by laughter. He's teaching his children that it's okay to harm each other for a good laugh. Following the babe.net article, YouTube released a statement saying, "Content that endangers minors is unacceptable to us, and we have strict policies prohibiting child endangerment and harmful and dangerous content. We remove content that violates our policies as soon as we've made aware of it." I know the news article was talking about the pool prank. Personally, I don't think there's anything wrong pranking like that on adults. Some people, you know, have a different idea. They should, you know, people don't want to be pranked like that. But to me, it's like, I don't know. It's not, I don't know. I don't think it's going to affect me if someone pranked me like that. I'll probably cry and then laugh about it later. Anyway, so CJ So Lame, it really didn't look like his channel was suspended at all. It looked like it wasn't touched. He didn't have videos uploaded for a while, but that could be because he was traveling on his tour. Some people were saying that it could be because YouTube suspended him and for a while you're not able to upload videos. But everyone, when that first article came up, I went straight to his channel and I still had access to it. So where did they get this information about his channel being suspended? That's what I want to know. They also said that YouTube took the video down, well, Keemstar did, and the thing is the video's already been down for years. So what the hell, where do people get this information? Anyway, CJ So Lame hasn't said anything about the situation, nada. He's been so quiet, and look, this is why it's so important. For your little Rich Lux fans, this is why it's so important to apologize, admit your mistake and what you did and apologize, because one day it's gonna bite you in the ass and you don't want to be all over the news called a goddamn scammer. We're moving on to the next segment in this video, and recently I made a video about John Cookian, Rich Lux, and I just wanted people to think, because I find that a lot of people blindly follow, and look, I'm not trying to get you guys to like hate on Rich Lux or pick sides. I'd rather you guys hold someone to a higher standard and encourage those other people to grow and be better people. You playing save face and pretending it never happened, pretending he didn't do that shady shit like trying to scam or whatever. You saving face is really not fixing the problem. It builds up later on in the future. And I find that some of Rich Lux fans are probably a lot more worse than John Cookian fans. And I'm being straight up with you. And I don't think that's Rich Lux's fault either. I just think that's, I don't know what type of people he attracts, but maybe because they were fans of John Cookian? Who knows? But some of them, and not all of them, some of them, keywords, some of them, can get very vicious. And in a way, it's a lot like Logan Paul's fans. For example, when Logan Paul went into the forest in Japan, or Japan, was it right? Yeah, Japan, I think. The forest where people commit suicide and stuff. You know, a lot of his fans were defending him and making excuses for what he did. It's funny because John Cookian has apologized for certain things and people think it's the other way around and it's a trick, it's this, it's that, and we, at the end of the day, we really don't know. But it's like, if you're gonna hold John Cookian to that higher standard and be like, y'all need to own up to this, y'all need to apologize to this, why you do this, why can you not even do that to someone you admire and support? How come you cannot hold them to a higher standard and get them and encourage them to admit their mistake? Well, maybe you're not encouraging John Cookian, but how can you not encourage someone to apologize and admit the bad stuff that they have done? You know what I mean? I also was calling out the double standards when it came to Rich Lux and John Cookian. But anyway, we're gonna get in a little bit of these videos of people that responded to me. One of them being Dustin Daly.
But anyway, I wanted to come on here and I want to talk about people putting words in other people's mouth.
Yep, that's what he did in this video. He put words in my mouth. And I'll show you later. Let's keep watching.
Because that seems to be like a common theme among multiple channels here on YouTube. They have like not reached out to anybody. They just like to determine in their mind that what they're saying is fact, whatever. And honestly, this is not me coming for anybody. I do not want to fight with anyone. I've said that time and time again. Like, I'm not in the mental headspace of trying to fight with people. YouTube is fun. I'm trying to keep it that way. I have fought with so many different people over the duration of time that I have been on this platform. I just do not want to do it anymore. But I do also want to, at the same time, set the record.
Okay, this is something I want to bring point to, and I'm not saying he's thinking this, but I know a lot of other people, when I have discussions or something with someone on Twitter, people assume I'm fighting with them. I don't know where the that came out of. I feel like I'm fighting them on Twitter. It's like, yo, I'm just like tweeting you back or having a conversation, and people get really nasty, rolled up and angry. The shit is hilarious.
There was a video put out today by another drama channel, somebody that I don't really have a problem with, I don't communicate with, but this person really pretty much alleges that myself and other people are cool with Rich because we just don't want to be associated or affiliated with, or we have a shared mutual hatred towards someone here on YouTube, and that is just not the case.
First of all, I didn't say that. Now you're putting words in my mouth, Dustin, because I didn't say that. Not everyone, but I think a lot of people are operating on a place of hate, and because they hate John Cookian so much, even someone who has a really shady past, as long as they denounce John Cookian, it's okay, it's in the clear.
But this person really pretty much alleges that myself and other people shared mutual hatred towards someone here on YouTube.
The news is that he has apologized to some of the people that he has wronged. He has apologized to Peter Monn. Him and Dustin are friends again, but I don't know, I can't help but to feel that Dustin daily in his video.
There was a point in time, maybe like a year or so, where we didn't talk because the way, and when I say I mean like literal shit, like this person that got in the way of our friendship, and I don't know what that was, is literally like a shitball. He's our favorite stain from the UK. I'm not gonna...
He implied that John Cookian was in the way of the friendship when really that was not the case. Like, the point that I was making in my video is that you and Rich Lux didn't stop becoming friends because of John Cookian per se. Rich Lux made a decision to block you after you decided to defend me. You did something good. You defended me when they were doing that messed up stuff. But in your video, you said it was because of John Cookian. It's not because of John Cookian. Rich Lux told you himself that he does not like me, yada yada yada, because of the stuff I did, because you guys wanted to be like warriors for fucking John Cookian at the time. And when I made a video and clapped back at y'all guys, Rich Lux didn't like that ish. He also didn't like the fact that I went back at you when you were defending John Cookian. That's why that situation happened. That's my opinion. If you think I'm wrong, let me know, man. I want to know. Did John Cookian tell him to block you? Was it John Cookian or was it because you decided to defend me? And I honestly think it's because you decided to defend me. Therefore, it wasn't because of John Cookian. It was because Rich Lux decided to. You get me? I feel like you were putting the blame on John Cookian, and I was just giving my opinion. And no, I'm not trying to put them against each other or anything like that. I'm just saying you have to be realistic sometimes. You know what I'm saying? You can't just put the blame on someone else. It's like you really don't want to face the fact and maybe the reality that some of the shit that Rich Lux have done wasn't because of John Cookian, but because of him. And that's the thing. That's what people fail to do. That's what people are failing to, I guess, realize. And they don't want to face that. And they want to save face, you know. They don't want to get into that. They don't want to hate someone they really like and idolize, and the character that they have fallen in love with, the entertainment that they have bring them. Like these little kids out here following Logan Paul. They don't, you know, they don't want to admit that. So if y'all want to be fake and save face, keep doing that, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not about that life. I'm just going to say it how it is, and that's what I did on my video. Like, damn.
Because it's, like, beneficial to us, and that we share a mutual hatred towards John Cookian, when in reality that's not the case. I put words in other people's mouths when that is not at all the case. Like, if you wanted to know how I felt and you were the person that made that video, all you had to do was reach out to me. I know you don't like me, but I don't have any kind of feelings towards you one way or...
Like, a lot of y'all think I should just reach out to y'all. Y'all have a voice. Y'all have my DMs. Why can't, if you have a problem with my video, how hard is it to reach out to me? You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, you have to reach out to me. Bitch, I don't give a if I have an opinion, I want to put it out there. If I'm wrong, I'm going to go out and apologize and say I was wrong. If you know what I'm saying? It's bullshit. Like, it's so dumb.
While we're friends. And honestly, at the end of the day, I wish that this person would have put out this video, would have like at least reached out to me and asked those types of questions, because they say that they're unbiased.
Dude, you don't reach out to people. Remember when you accused Petty Page for like doing something behind the scenes to take down Here for the Tea or something like that? Your own friend, by the way, at that time. You didn't even reach out to her when you made your biased, slanderous ass video. Anyway, I ended up commenting somewhere in his video. I could not find it. He ended up going on Twitter, feeling some type of way and talking about me not crediting him in a video. And he always freaking brings this up when I feel like we're having discussion. I don't know what it feels like on his end. Every time we're having a discussion on Twitter, he's always bringing up the fact about me not crediting him and making a big deal, when in the video that I could think of, I said his name. In the video, I said his name, or I at the person, and he wants to make a big deal about me not crediting him, so on, and I honestly think he feels some type, and this is my opinion, he just feels some type of way about his channel. He's not happy with where his channel is, and he wants to point blame at other people. It's because you didn't credit me. You know what I mean? That's what I honestly feel. It's like, dude, you always bring that up. I try to get down to the bottom of it. You're like, don't worry about it or whatever. You forget about it. You don't want to talk about it no more. You want to whinge about credit and transformation content. So many people are like that. But as soon as Shane Dawson took their video and put it in there was nothing, bro. There was crickets. You see people, oh, thank you for commenting, and then oh, thank you for putting me in my video, on your video. Oh. But if it was someone else, they're gonna fucking try to flag your channel, all this stupid shit, like a bunch of hypocrites, I swear. And yes, I'm talking about Here for the Tea. She was one of them. Anyway, guys, I think that's all I'm gonna talk about today on that subject. If we're gonna bring this up again, let's talk about it on you now. Anyway, guys, I know I'm your guilty pleasure, so hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you in another drama video.